Hello, today we're going to have a video about how you can become yourself a teacher, a master, a coach, but from the research point of view, what it takes and the amount of passion and intensity you can put in your own research to develop your skills and the intelligence that you only can develop about the advice you can give to people, coaching advice, but also developing energy skills, superpowers, and your own wisdom. And this is based on research. What most people don't know is that I'm a very active guy. I spend something like 25 to 30%, I'd like to say 30% of my time, awakened time, to research. And this, of course, goes through the internet, YouTube videos, but also through books. I love to research the masters, but the masters of the different traditions of the world, but also the masters of art. I love to listen to great music. I love to read fantastic literature and try to decipher the power that Racine, Shakespeare, Tolstoy, or Victor Hugo can bring, or Beethoven, Mozart, Bach, Brahms, bring in the musicality of what they created. Masters of art also have so much to teach to us, and it's, of course, formidable, wonderful enrichment when you spend a few minutes or a few hours with the works of a master of art. So what I do is I have lots of books at home. Of course, I told you I make research on the internet, but I want to show you some of the books I have at home. For instance, all books. This is the Meditations of Saint Augustine. I think 1500 years ago. Great Christian master and teacher. This is from Count Saint-Germain, the very holy Trinosophy. It's about alchemy and wisdom. Also, I mix with books from contemporary masters. I don't know if you read Telos from Aurelia with Jones, but I highly recommend it. Those who know me know that I have a particular love for Franz Bardon. Franz Bardon was a very discreet, yet very big master and wonderful teacher of mankind, because we understand today that in past life he was Comte de Saint-Germain, also he was Confucius, and Lao Tzu, the creator of Taoism, and many other teachers. Yes, because masters, they have, like us, reincarnations. The only difference is that they come, instead of when they die, they integrate very quickly another body. Sometimes they incarnate, they come back on earth in a new body only once every 1, 2, or 300 years. There's different reasons for that, because the soul of the masters has other dimensions and parts of the universe where they evolve. But also, which is your future, by the way, when you will become a master. When your karma is done, which I hope will be in this life or in the next, then it means you don't have any more negative and positive karma on this planet, and you can choose to proceed with your evolution as a soul, infinite soul, wherever it suits you in the universe and wherever you are needed. Because a master is somebody who understands that you are one with the source, and you are at the service of the greater source, meaning you are at the service of the universal harmony, which means that your soul's presence or work is being requested at specific places in the universe where you can be useful, where your particular skills and type of mastery can be of use, but also where you can learn specific skills, because evolution never stops. You understand why I have so much of these masters books, because with them it's like USB keys. are downloading information. Even when you don't read the book, the fact that you are in touch with this particular master helps you download the information. You can talk directly with the master. This is the same guy, by the way. Thot, the 15 Tablets of Thot. This is an ancient Egyptian book where they talk about crafts in the sky, like spacecraft, and traveling to Egypt in spacecraft. The oldest manuscript we have of this book, I think, is 800 years ago. So 800 years ago, we already had a manuscript talking about aircrafts. Can you imagine? And nobody's questioning, raising the right questions about this, and rethinking our past and the antique times past. Atlantis, Egyptian times. So this is the same guy, Franz Bardon and Thot, by the way. So great master. That's, again, Franz Bardon. So that's different. It's a little bit to tell you what I wrote. This is my book in English, Billionaire of Light. I'm very lucky because he's a fantastic master, by the way, Deepak Chopra. That's his book on abundance. He's a wonderful man. I love to talk with him and exchange with him. And I was very lucky because he decided to endorse my book about Billionaire of Light, which is the study of of the laws of energy, balance, harmony, success, power, and consciousness of the teachers of the world, of the masters of the world, from all the different traditions of the world. I made very simple chapters, short and simple chapters. I tried to do it in a sexy way, easy and nice to read, and it's full of exercises that you can apply to create this very particular life. This is the same book in French and the same one in Russian language for all the Russian speaking people of the world, because for those who don't know, I'm very present in all the former let's say Soviet Union countries. So it's Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, lots of followers and readers. I'm very grateful to them, and I love them. And by the way, in my team I have Russian and Ukrainian wonderful people working with me every day. Also, it's important to study the great masters of history, like Alexander the Great. He was a unique person, as you know, bringing philosophy, wisdom, greatness, nobility, and putting together the two parts of the world that were the East and the West at the time, the Greeks and the Persians, but also started to join hands with the Hindu world. This is, by the way, another master with Franz Bardon that I particularly love. This is Bhagavan Nityananda. The book has been written by someone I sometimes call my great-grandfather, because he trained the person who trained me the first time. And Bhagavan Nityananda, that's him with the great-grandfather. So he's the great-great-grandfather. So that's Baba Muktananda, Swami Muktananda. And when you reach such a book, or you have it at home, it's like you have the energy of the teacher with you. If you believe so, you have it. And that's another one also. That's Omran Mikhail Ivanov, The Fruits of the Tree of Life. This guy was a fantastic teacher of initiatic knowledge. And when you read things like here about the Tree of Life, well, you start, and this is a Tree of Life, you know, on the human and his metabolism and his different skills. All this research that you will make in a particular topic that require depth. That's why I have so many books on my table, usually, because you don't want to read one book and then finish the 300 pages in the month. You want to be able to open it, read 2-3 pages, think about them, make maybe additional research. Like when I learned about Kundalini, because my whole story started with the Kundalini rise 28 years ago. During years, I had to research what really is Kundalini, and I still don't know. I know a little bit, but most of it I don't, because Kundalini is the mother of all gods. It's the mother of all energies. It's the energy of life itself. It's related to the DNA and of course the spine, but it's everywhere. Every planet, every sun, every galaxy has a Kundalini. And when I started, for instance, to research on Kundalini, I could see that when your Kundalini rises, it's the beginning of moksha. So what is moksha? Because my particular tradition, although I've been trained in the Hindu also tradition, alongside the Christian tradition, which is the tradition of my family, or Judeo-Christian tradition, well, I had to search what is moksha. Moksha is the liberation. It's the liberation of your human, limited, egoistic barriers and being and dimension. Meaning when your Kundalini rises, you start to develop gifts, superpowers, spiritual superpowers, but also more your heart and clairvoyance, clairaudience, connection with the universe. Also, if you are interested in our wonderful planet Gaia, which is essential, it's not about up, it's also about down, then it helps you connect with Gaia, because Kundalini is not only going up. Kundalini is connecting you also to the center of your planet. That's where you live. That's your home. You can't be, if you're spiritual, you can't be only connected to the top of the universe, to the source. You also need to spend a lot of work and pay a lot of attention to the planet on which you live, and especially the spiritual aspect of the planet, which is Gaia. And I have other books on Gaia. So you see, I try to make a quick description of how I undertake my research to get more and more knowledge, you know, because from Kundalini, moksha, liberation of the limitations, and then you progress millimeters by millimeters, or 1 centimeter a day. And after months and years of your life, you made meters, and you are much more flourished, powerful, knowledgeable, and happy. Happy because the root, the foundation of it all is that I know one thing, is that I know nothing. It's not from me, you know it, it's from Socrates. God bless him, and God bless you. I wish you the best. Have a great day, and please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, because I'm sure you have people around you who would love to see or discover or deepen this kind of knowledge, an enthusiastic knowledge. And also, so please subscribe to my channel. See you. Bye.